Hello class, today we're talking about the coordinate plane. The coordinate plane is what we use when we are looking for locations. So if you think about airlines, ships, maps, even the game Battleship, they all use coordinate planes. Here's how it works. You're going to have two lines, one going up and down, called the y-axis, and one going left to right, or horizontally, called the x-axis. Okay? Now here's how it works. These are basically just number lines, right? So we have the x-axis that going from the right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on to that way. This way is negatives, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on all the way to infinity that way. Then we have the up and down, or the vertical number line. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up and down. And we've got -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 going down. In the middle, where they both intersect, we call this 0 for both. And that's called the origin. That's where everything starts, the origin. And that's the number 0 up and down and right to left. So everything to the left on the x-axis is called the negative side, negative x's. To the right is positive x's. On the y-axis, everything up is positive y. Everything down is negative y. So what happens is basically we can find the location. Imagine this is a map, right? We can find the location of any point by using what are called ordered pairs. And an ordered pair is just a location. For example, every ordered pair comes like this. You're going to have an x value first, and then you're going to have a y value. So for example, if the x value is 3 and the y value is, let's go with 4, well, first you start and you find the number 3 on the x-axis. So I start at the origin and I go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. Then, from that point, I go up 4, because this is a positive 4, and it's in the y position, so I go up 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be the location where x is 3 and y is 4. The other way I could have said that is to the right 3 and up 4. And that's the point. Now let's say I had another point over here, right? If I had the point -4, and then I went up, or let's go down, -4, -3, the way we would say this point right here is the x value first, then the y value. So it goes x, which is -4, and the y value is at 3. So it's -4, -3, and that is the name of this point. That's the location. The other way I could have said that is to the left, because I went negative on the x-axis, 4, and then down 3 spots. Let me clear this and create a new one for you. This works very much like the game of Battleship. Again, you have your positive y's up here, your negative y's down here. You have your positive x's over here and your negative x's over there. So if we wanted to find the following points, let's say they are 2, 1, the point 1, 2, and let's go 0, 0. Let's see where those points are. Let's name the points. Let's say this is point A, this is point B, and this is point C. Let's start with point A. Point A has a value of 2, 1, right? So I know my x value is positive 2. So I go to my x-axis and I say, all right, where would positive 2 be on the x-axis? Well, it's 1, 2 right here. And then my second part of the ordered pair is the y value, and it's a positive 1. Positive means up, so I'm going up by 1. So I start here from 1, 2, and then I go up 1. And that's where my first point is. A is right there at 2, 1. Now let's try point B, which is at 1, 2. My x value is 1, so I'm still on the right side, positive, and I'm going up 2 now. And so I started at 1, and then I went up 2. 1, 2. There is point B at 1, 2. And then finally 0, 0. Well, where is 0 for the x value? Well, that's going to be right in the middle. And where is the value for the y for 0? It's also right in the middle. So that is the point 0, 0, where x is 0 and y is 0. And that's what we call C. So, in reviewing, we call this whole thing the coordinate plane. We call the points ordered pairs. Why? Because the pair of numbers are in order. And what's the order? It always goes x first, then y. If you're going to the left of 0, or the origin, we say you're in the negative territories for x. If you're going to the right, that's in the positive. If you're going down, that's negative y's. If you're going up, that's positive y's. And the center is called the origin.